Hello, good morning, everyone. Measures of central tendency, chapter number 3, in which last time we have calculated mean, median, and mode for the ungrouped data, that is for individual data series. The same method we continue in this lecture also. Example number 2, calculate or compute mean, median, and mode for the given data. Here also ungrouped type of data means individual data series is given to us. 146, 134, 143, 144, 138, 145, 153, 138, 138, 146, 148, 135. First of all, identify the type of the data or frequency distribution. Whether ungrouped data is given, whether discrete type of frequency distribution is given, whether continuous type of frequency distribution is given, which type of data. Then and then we can apply appropriate formula for computing measures. This type of data said to be ungrouped data or individual data series. And number of the items n equal to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The data in the magnitude form, in the order form, in the ascending order, if we arrange 134, then 135, then 138, which is repeated for 3 times C, 138, 138, 138, then 140, 143, 144, 145, 146, also 2 times 146 and 146, see, right? Then 153 is the last observation. Arithmetic mean, calculation of arithmetic mean. Xi means observation and d equal to xi minus a. No need to write I, only you can write x also. Right? Total, the summation of xi observation total 1700. Now select one number, assume. A means assumed mean. We take 140 for the convenience purpose. Subtract 140 from each value of x. 134 minus 140 minus 6. 135 minus 140 minus 5. 138 minus 140 minus 2. 144 minus 140 4. 146 minus 140 6. Last 153 minus 140 13. Total of xi 1700. Total of d 120. Now calculation of mean. Calculation of mean means arithmetic mean, which is denoted by capital X bar. This is the notation, usual notation for denoting X bar. Right? Sigma xi upon n, arithmetic mean 1700 divided number of the item 12. Answer will be 141.6666, which is repeated. The approximate value is 141.67, right up to 2 digits after the decimal points. Another method, which is shortcut method, a plus sigma d upon n. A means assumed value 140, total of b, summation of b 20 upon 12, 1.6666. Ultimately answer will be 141.67. Answer number 1. This is also answer number 1. Remain same, 141.67 and 141. By either method, either of the two methods, answer will remain same. In examination, you have to do only one. Then calculation of median. Median is given by n plus 1 upon 2a value. See, lecture number 2 and lecture number 3 exactly similar lecture. We take only the different digits, numbers, question. The method remains same. N plus 1 upon 2a value or observation or item. Only one thing you can write. It is known as value or observation or item. N means number of the item 12, 12 plus 1 means 30, 30 by 2 means 6.5. 6.5 exactly lies between 6 and 7. And therefore 6 value plus 7 value divided by 2. 6 observation. After arranging the data in the order form, we have to arrange the data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 value, and this is 7 value. 140 plus 143. 140 plus 143 by 2, ultimately answer will be 141.5. Call this as answer number 2. This way we can calculate median. Why? There is 2 in the denominator. The function of median divides an array distribution into 2 equal parts. 50% of the value are less than median and remaining 50% of the value are more than the value of median. And therefore, median lies exactly in the center of the array distribution. array. Array means arrange the data. Now mode. Mode can be calculated by using 2 ways. 2 different ways. By using definition and by using formula. What is the definition of mode? Mode is that value which occur maximum number of time, highest number of time repetition. That is the value of mode in the given distribution. In our case, in this example, 138 which is repeated 3 times, highest time. 138 observations repeated for 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. In the given data series, observation on the value, this value 138, particularly this value is repeated maximum number of times, that is 3 times, and by using definition, that is mode equal to 138. All this is answer number 3. Therefore, mean 141.67, median 141.5, mode 138 by using definition. These are for time consideration only. Mode also can be if the values are distinct, if no observation is repeated, if no repetition is there in the last time, example number we have seen. If the all values are distinct value, different values, see, different value or distinct observation, then mode can be calculated. These are the modes only. 3 times median minus 2 times mean. Therefore, z equal to 3m minus 2x bar. This is also the formula. For other example, we have written only for the notes for our kind knowledge. Another important notes: combined mean, weighted mean, and geometric mean. Combined mean for 3 different subgroups, 11A, 11B, and 11C. If there are 3 classes, 10A, 10B, 10C, right? The number of the students and the average height, average marks, average weight. If we combine together, connect together, taken together, then combined arithmetic mean is given by n1 times x1 bar plus n2 times x2 bar plus n3 times x3 bar upon n1 plus n2 plus n3. This is for your good knowledge only. Weighted arithmetic mean x bar w. w1 times x1 plus w2 times x2 plus wn times xn upon w1 plus w2 upon wn. Geometric mean if n distinct observations are given, non-zero and non-negative. Why non-zero and non-negative? If one of the values is negative, then square root or root is not possible. And root of the negative number, logarithm of the negative number, not defined mathematically. And that is why if n observations are non-zero and non-negative, then their geometric mean means g is given by n root of square root time n root of x1 into x2 into x3 up to xn. These are the formula for your kind knowledge. Also this formula empirical. This formula is also known as empirical relationship between mean, median and mode. Sometimes we can use this formula also. If the observations are different or distinct value, if no observation is repeated. So this type of example we have taken in 2 lectures, lecture 2 as well as lecture 3, this lecture. So we practice minimum time according to sum and write formula, each formula daily for 5 times, that you can prepare very well, you can practice very well, right? Okay, thank you everybody, thank you very much, nice to meet you and see you next time.